So a few weeks ago, it was announced that WWE, their talent, and Twitch had come to an agreement. They had reached a deal where all parties would benefit from WWE superstars streaming on Twitch and streaming on that platform for their benefit. Whereas back in 2020, we all know the story. There was a bunch of talent released because of deals that they had made, or deals that weren't in place at the time, where WWE could benefit from their talent, their superstars, streaming on Twitch. So a few weeks ago, WWE announced they negotiated with Twitch. Therefore, WWE talent could once again get back to streaming on Twitch freely, openly, gain most of the benefit when it comes to money, and that WWE would get a cut. And since then, it's been announced that WWE's cut comes from the Twitch side of things, whereas the talent, they still get most of their money. Obviously, it's all taxed. And there was a lot of discourse with fans online amongst this entire situation regarding this entire topic, because WWE fans online, the IWC, felt like WWE should not get involved with WWE talent's ventures outside of World Wrestling Entertainment. They felt that WWE asking them to take down their streams, to take down their channels, because they hadn't pre-approved it. Or even when this deal was first announced and the details hadn't been clearly stated, they even mentioned the fact that WWE had no right in picking their own talent's pockets from ventures outside of the company itself. And from my point of view, from my vantage point, and I know a lot of you fans are not going to agree with it, because we all have that gut feeling, that instant reflex of let's go against the machine, let's go against the corporate overlords that represents WWE, and the talent should get 100% of their cut from the deal. It's their work. And I understand why you take it from that vantage point, but you must also understand that that does not make sense. It doesn't make sense for that to happen. It doesn't make sense for WWE to not get a cut from their stars, their talent appearing on Twitch or streaming on Twitch, when the reality is they are WWE superstars. They are worldwide known because of WWE. And it's very, very different if a wrestler who's on the independent scene starts up a Twitch channel versus a wrestler who is hired by WWE, who might not get as much Raw or SmackDown time. He might always be on main event, for example, but he has a WWE name. He's worldwide known. Whereas the independent guy might get 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers on Twitch, the WWE talent is going to get 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 just on the fact that they are a part of WWE. They've seen him on TV. They are somewhat known in the business. Somebody lands on Twitch, they see a guy they recognize, they follow, they tag along for the streams, and that's how they make their money. See, a lot of people want their cake and they want to eat it too, but the fact of the matter is, WWE is not just a company. It's a platform that helps stars get to the next level in terms of recognition. And again, I understand why fans want the individuals, the independent workers that WWE refers to their talent as, to get all of the money, all of the advantages of streaming on their own time, on their own dime, with their own ideas, not being produced by WWE. But that's not how this works. That's not how it works, because it's as simple as this. You, as a human being can work a job. You, as a human being, can start your own company or your own side gig, your own freelance gig. And at the end of the day, the government is still going to tax you. The government is still going to get their cut of whatever you do. It doesn't matter if it's a part of an actual company or if it's the company that you started. The company's going to get their cut either way. Why? Because they allow you to live in their country. And if you don't like it, get out of the country. The same thing here. If you want to be able to stream, if you want to be able to open up a Twitch account, but you still want to be called a WWE superstar, you still want to be contracted by WWE, and you're not going to agree to their terms while you're still under their contract because you want to do what you want to do, okay, then I understand sometimes it's not as easy as, okay, I'm going to rip up my contract, and I'm going to leave, and I'm going to do what I want to do because the company, WWE, sometimes doesn't allow that. But at that point, you just let your contract run out, and then you do whatever you want to do. As simple as that. As simple as that. And Sami Zayn said it in an interview a few days ago. He was making $100,000 on the independents before he signed with WWE for NXT in a deal that only gave him a guarantee of $39,000, $40,000 a year. Why would he go from earning $100K down to $40K? Well, it's simple. You're hired by WWE. You're hired by a legit #1 leader in sports entertainment. The dream that you as a professional wrestler have to work for the absolute best, for the absolute top in the industry that is WWE. That's why you make your sacrifices. That's the difference between a job and a career. In a job, you do your 9 to 5. You do basically what you gotta do. You don't go the extra mile for the most part. At least not all the time. You don't make any kind of sacrifices because it's just there to pay your bills. For your career, if you're really passionate, if you really love what you do, you're going to do everything you can to get to the finish line, to get where you want to be. As simple as that. And the same thing stands here. You want to work for WWE, you have to abide by their rules. And I understand Twitch is your own thing, but that's how it works. And to be honest, WWE made it the best way possible. Instead of them getting a cut from the WWE talent side of things, they get a cut from Twitch. Or at least that's what's being reported. But again, it's all a matter of everybody needs to benefit from this entire situation. It's not just the individual over the entire company. It just doesn't work that way. Simple as that. As simple as that. So with that said, what do you think about this brand new deal between WWE and their talent and Twitch, where everybody, in my opinion, everybody benefits from talent streaming on that platform, whereas before WWE wouldn't even allow their talent to continue to venture outside their own realm. So with that said, leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions in the comment section below. Tune in later on tonight to USA Network for another episode of NXT, where we'll most likely get the start of the NXT Women's Championship Tournament after Indy Hartwell vacated the title last week. So with that said, I'm Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.